Well, I grew up in the Diamond Hill of Northside area. So, and of course, more the low income side, moving from school to school and place to place. So my mom, she did what she could do. And my dad was pretty much like, he didn't work. He was always in and out of jail. I remember always the fighting and the drinking and stuff like that. So that's probably where I picked it up from. Can't beat them, join them. My wake-up call was when I knew I had to get my stuff together was when my kids were getting placed with CPS. So in total, it was like 11 months that I was without them. I remember my son's like, I want to go home. And I'm like, no, but he was young. He's like, I can't. I go, you can't come home right now. I didn't know how to tell him, like, you can't come home. So during my episode of CPS, of course, I had meetings and classes to attend, which one of them was drug counseling. And I had a counselor, and she was a previous addict. Like, if she can do it and she's a counselor, well, maybe I can do it. And that's where it hit for me to go to TCC and become a substance abuse counselor. I heard about Catholic Charities through an email. Once you get your email registered, you get all kinds of overflowing emails. And one of them was describing Catholic Charities Save the Course and how they give students assistance. God knew I needed some help. So my goals were, was to keep at least a B average on my classes and a C for my harder classes. And then my other goals were to save money, like try to get out of debt. The biggest thing that they were able to help me remove was being there financially, like paying my lights, my car payment. Like that was a big burden lifted off my shoulder, because them taking care of that, I was able to focus and not worry about school. And, without them paying for those things for me, I probably would have dropped out of college and be like, you know what, this is too overwhelming. I can't focus on school because I'm focused about losing my car, and that's my means of transportation to get to school, get the kids to school, get myself to work. Without me working, having a car to go to work, like there's no money at all coming in. Catholic Charities, I know towards the end, my navigator's like, okay, so what's your goal now? And I'm like, at first it was like, okay, just TCC associate, I'm good. But then she's like, do you have any other desires? So August 19th, I start UTA, and I'm working on my bachelor's, which is going to be a minor in social work and a major in substance abuse counseling. Being an addict every day is a battle, and there's sometimes in the back of my head that like, this is getting too hard, but nothing in my life is a regret, because everything I went through, it made me the person I am today. Going through life and then having Catholic Charities, and I don't know, I guess I'm a kind of believer on signs and stuff and sayings and quotes, and like with CCFW, knowing there's people in your life for reasons, seasons, and lifetimes. And CCFW was one of those for the lifetime, because they got me out through so much and they assisted me with so much. Catholic Charities has been relentless through my success, just basically by being there with me, like not letting me fall through the holes, through the gaps. I mean, even with all the hardships that I faced, and I made it through. Like me graduating in 2024 with, my diploma, and not just, an associate's degree, but an associate's degree in substance abuse and mental health. Not only is it just a degree, but I'm licensed. That was a big accomplishment compared to I sit back and replay my life, and it's like, wow, you've been through so much, but look where you're at now. My name is Leslie Cardenas Ariola, and I'm a Catholic Charities client.